Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I'm on the Hymer stand. In this video I'm going to show you the Hymer Motorhomes for 2025. There are a few new additions, including the new black edition. There's a 7-metre van conversion and there's also the new crossover range, which we have done more detailed videos on, and I'll talk about that soon. So plenty to show you. This video is filmed in collaboration with the Erwin Hymer Group UK, so thank you to them for collaborating with us. I'll put links down here to the Hymer website so you can have a closer look at all the things I'm going to be showing you. Normally when I start the video, I usually start at the bottom and work my way up, but not today. On the Hymer stand, I'm pretty much starting at the top, and I'm going to talk first about this. So this is the Hymer B Masterline. Now the Masterline edition is their top end product. So what do we need to know about Masterline? Well, Masterline, it is available in the integrated, as we can see here, or the semi-integrated, which I will show you. There's 4 layouts altogether. Your options on the B-Class Masterline are the 780 or the 880, which is this one, and the 790 or the 890. The difference is the 780 and 880 have longitudinal beds, and the 790 and 890 have an island bed. So let's have a look at the 880. So this motorhome is just under 9 metres long. We can see it here on the Hymer stand in the silver. It actually comes standard in a white paintwork, and silver is an optional extra. This one's got the tag axle, the huge garage, and at the rear we can see it's based on the Mercedes, the rear view camera. For 2025, the Hymer range on Mercedes is coming with all the new safety features. So all new safety features on these models. Let's go in and take a look so we can see the colour schemes and trims. So opening the door, there is an electric step on these models. We'll go in and start in the lounge area. Now, in the integrated or A-Class models, we have the drop-down bed giving 2 berths, the beautiful Mercedes cab, and this one has the leather finish in the cream. We can see the lounge area and the sort of darker wood trim complemented with the cream gloss finish. Hymers are beautiful. They're a premium, and I mean premium, German manufacturer. So moving through, so we've got our solid worktop here, as we can feel, gas burners, and then various drawers for the storage in the kitchen. Onto the off side, there's the oven, the huge Dometic tower fridge and freezer, extractor fan. Now some of the things on these are extras, so it depends what you spec yours with. Coming back now, this is where it opens up into a beautiful mid washroom area, separate shower, a nice separate sink space as well. Now because this is the 880, it has the longitudinal beds or twin beds, as we can see back here, cabinets around as well. And then coming down, we've got a large amount of wardrobe space and then a separate washroom, which I'll just let you have a look in there. So we've got the toilet with the cabinetry as well. So that is our separate toilet. So that's the Masterline 880. This is their largest Hymer motorhome. I'll let you climb out and we'll go and have a look at a Masterline, but in the semi-integrated or low profile style. And that's just over here. So this model, this is the 780. So this one is 7.9 metres long, so shorter than what we've seen there. Price-wise, this one's 180,000 euros at the show. It's got the black cab, and this one's spec'd with the silver and the silver wind-out canopy as well. If you just want to take a look at the Mercedes rear here, you are getting the large garage as well, and we can see the back end here on the low profile version and on that 780. Let's have a look at the interior on one of these shorter T versions. So if you follow me, so we've got the electric step. I'll open the door and we'll go in. Now we've got a different colour scheme in this one. So coming in, now in here we have the black leather with the fabric insert. Now because this is low profile, not integrated, we have a different cab. We don't have the drop down bed above. We've got the same wraparound lounge area. And then coming down into the kitchen space, because it's a shorter motorhome, the kitchen is a slightly smaller space, but we still have the oven, the huge Dometic tower fridge and freezer, some wardrobe space. And then coming back, now in this one, instead of a separate sink, we have the shower on the near side. I'll just climb up on the bed so you can have a look. And then this one again has the longitudinal beds because it's the 780. The 790 or the 890 will give you the island bed. And then onto the offside in here, this is where you'll find the toilet and the sink. So the sink is included in the washroom on this model. There we go. Right. So that is the B-Class Masterline. We've had a look on integrated and semi-integrated. But as I say, there are 4 layouts on each of those available. Right, let's venture on this way. Now, the next step down from there, it's not really a step down with Hymer, but the next step down, this we come to modern comfort. Now, if you just come round the front here, so, oh, sorry, that's Masterline. This is modern comfort here. So if we come round through here, I'll just show you this on the front here. So, not doing, but yes, here we go. So on the front now, when you see the Hymer markings, B is for B class, MC is for the modern comfort, I is for integrated, and T is for semi-integrated or low profile. So that just gives you an understanding of what these mean. Now, modern comfort, these are actually 3.5 ton motorhomes. You can obviously spec them for a higher gross vehicle weight, so you can drive them on your category B. There are 5 layouts on both integrated and semi-integrated. So you've got 5 layouts to choose from. They start from 7 metres and they go up to 7 metres and 39 centimetres. So it depends how big a motorhome you want. We can see this one here in the integrated or A class with the silver paintwork. Again, this is the optional extra. It is available in the white. The white we can see on that motorhome there. Now this one's the 680, so that'll have longitudinal beds. Let's just see what this one is. This is the 580, so that's a shorter one. That'll be your 7 metre and that'll have longitudinal. Let's go in and have a look at the interior on this one. So opening the door, we have got the electric step. In we go. Now this one's nicely finished in the black leather, so something a little bit different for us to see. Come on board. So the Mercedes again, this is the black finish on it. Because it's the integrated, there's the drop down bed for 2 berths. And then coming back, we find the kitchen area, the gas burners. There is a good size Thetford tower fridge and freezer, which I'll open there for us to have a quick look in. Really good size. If you're touring for some time, that's perfect. And then moving back, I'll jump up here. On this one, we have a shower here on the, I'll just open that for you, on the near side of the motorhome. And it leads through into our bedroom space, which we have longitudinal beds on this one. There are island beds available. The storage under these. And then on the off side, there we go, there's our washroom. So we're getting our Thetford swivel toilet, cabinets for storage, the mirrors, and the sink as well. And this one's finished with the lighter wood scheme. Hymer have a number of different interior finishes to choose from, so you really can personalise your own Hymer. So this one is the modern comfort, and as I say, these are 3.5 ton motorhomes, although you can have a higher gross vehicle weight if you want, starting at 7 metres and going up to 7 metres and 39. Now we'll move on to the white line. Now this is the Hymer Modern Comfort white line. There are 2 layouts available on white line. That is a 7 metre version and a 7.2 metre version. Again, they're available on the integrated motorhome, as we can see here in the white. They come with those black alloy wheels, and it's also available on the low profile or the T semi-integrated. And again, we can see the white line here. So this version, let's have a look at the low profile semi-integrated. So it's got the white 2-lay wind out canopy there, the white sides, but with the distinctive Hymer graphics. These all come again with the good size Hymer garage. These are higher than 3.5 tons. We've got the white Mercedes cab front. and it's complemented with the nice black alloys. Now on this one we can see it says 600. 600 is actually 7.2 meters, and this one, this is the 550, and this is a 7-meter one. So let's just take a look at the interior just so we can see what we are getting. So let's venture in. I'll just open the door. There we go. So again, there's an electric step down here. We go in, and coming in we can see our lounge area. Now this is in a sort of cream with fabric finish, the lounge space, the big sunroof there, and then on the cabinets we've got a mix of the white with the wood. These do have the Truma air-blown heating system on them on these ones. Kitchen area, the space, and on this one we've got the Thetford Tower fridge freezer here on the near side. Let me just open that up. Good size there. And back here, because this is a shorter motorhome, we find we've actually got a transverse bed at the back. So transverse across the motorhome there, sleeping across. But we do still get the washroom, which is just here. I'll step on this convenient step and I'll let you put your little heads in there. Now this is all in one. So in here we've got the toilet, the sink, and then the shower, which does have a little shower screen as well. So no shower curtain, a nice shower screen. So there we go, that's our washroom. Right, shall I dive out first, or are you going to go before me? Go on then, you go before me. Right, so that's the white line, the Modern Comfort white line. So it could be an option for you. Now, something new for 2025, Black Edition. My eyes light up, as you can imagine. As you know, I like stuff like this. This is brilliant. So for 2025, we have Black Edition. Now, Black Edition is coming on the I integrated and the T, the semi-integrated. There's going to be 5 layouts on each. So 5 on I, 5 on T. These are over 3.5 tons. With some of the Mercedes models, you can actually downplate to get to 3.5 tons. But you do have to watch your payload. So again, have a look on that website and speak to the dealers. Now look at this. As I say, 5 layouts. These are going to range from 7 meters to 7.4 meters. So just like the standard Modern Comfort range. We've got on here the black cab, these new design alloy wheels, which I absolutely love in the black. And then coming down, it comes as standard with the silver sides. We can see these new graphics, the decals for 2025. Black line here, it's embossed there to show what it is. Good size garages on these. The black 2-lay wind out. Let's just go around the back so we can have a look. So again, we've got some different styling here. Black line. This one's the 680, which means we're going to have the longitudinal beds. Reverse camera. I'll just see which model this one is. Oh, that's the 600. So I still can't find you an island bed. Don't have many island beds in the European market, so they're all generally longitudinal. I think that could be a bit different potentially in the UK, but this is the exterior. Let's go in and take a look at Black Edition. I'm excited already. This one would be quite high on my list, I think, with Black Edition. Right, in we come. Now let's start in the cab. Obviously on the integrated ones you're going to get the overcab bed, but we don't on the T. So this is the lounge space. The longer the vehicle, obviously the larger things will be. So the larger lounge you'd get, the larger the kitchen. So this is the 680. We can see our kitchen space here. We've got this darker colour, the white, the brown, light brown wood, and then coming through the floor space into our separate shower here. That's on the near side of this model. I'll step up, and then as we come through, we've got the longitudinal beds in the lounge, in the rear bedroom space. So longitudinal beds, cabinets around here. You do get wardrobe space and storage under these beds. There's 2 compartments, and then if you head into the washroom, you can see the Thetford toilet, the sink, cabinets, and obviously the mirror there as well. So that's just one Black Edition. What I'll just show you above the lounge as we go back. This, when I said there wasn't an overcab bed, that is correct, but what you do get in T, which I forgot to mention in my excitement, is this drop down bed here. So you get the drop down bed in the centre here. So another 2 berths there. Right. I don't think there's a Black Edition on the integrated here to show you, unfortunately, but that gives you an idea of Black Edition here. Right, what we'll do next is I'm just deliberating whether to take you to MLT or finish on, right, what we'll do is next we'll go on to the MLT range as we move round. So MLT for 2025, we'll start first of all here. So this is, oh no, sorry, this is MLT here, 580. I'll come to the T in a minute. So MLT 580, this is a 4x4 version for 2025. We can see the ladders up here, the white wind out, the all-terrain tyres with the black steel wheels. They've got BF Goodrich on this. The black cab. There is also a version here as well in the silver. So this is the MLT 580 in the silver with the 4x4. You can see there the higher ground clearance as well. So that's on the MLT 580. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring us back this way before we move on to the rest of that range, because otherwise we're going to be walking backwards and forwards on the stand. Now this is an interesting Hymer motorhome. As you may well know, Hymers are fairly high up in the price point. They do have 3 models available on Fiat, which are all 3.5 tons. They're a mixture of integrated and semi-integrated, and they do cost less because they are based on the Fiat. However, if you want a Mercedes Hymer, this is their entry level as such. In the UK, it's not called Tramp, it's called the Hymer TS. You can see it here in the flesh. So on this one, it is based on the Mercedes, so you're still getting in a Mercedes. We've got the dark cab on this one. Then we have the silver sides. The graphics, the decals, they're not quite as showy offy as some of the other ones, but we've got the distinctive, it's still Hymer. Beautiful black alloy wheels on the Mercedes, and this nice back end as well, the Hymer back end, the reverse camera, the badge as well. Now let's go and take a look inside the T as opposed to the Tramp. So we'll go inside the T and you can just take a look, because it might be that this is a model you are interested in to get into a Mercedes-based Hymer. So we can see in this one, this is finished in the grey fabric with the grey table, the wood effect floor. Now what we haven't seen before is this colour cupboard finish. I like this. This is more sort of a tiki finish perhaps. So we've got this finish. I'll just lift up one of the clasps, and in here as well we've got some coloured wood finish in here. So it's not just plain and white, coloured finish. And then we come down into the kitchen. You're still getting the gas burners, the white gloss finish here, and then stepping up, there is still a big tower fridge freezer, as you can see, so no compromise there. And then moving back, we have the longitudinal beds. Again, see, these are very popular in Europe. The finish on that wood again there. So there we have the longitudinal beds in this model. There's a wardrobe space here as well. I'll just open this up. You can see there, so plenty of space to hang things and bits and pieces down there. It's quite narrow, but it's better than nothing. And then here we have an all-in-one washroom on the offside, shower, toilet and sink. Unfortunately, I can't get in there because they have locked it at the show. So it's currently locked, so I can't show you that, but maybe one for another day. Right, come on, let's move on. There are a couple of new bits and pieces here. There's a whole new model for 2025, and that's round over here. Now on MLT, which is these versions that we've seen, we have the new MLT 570 Xperience. This is brand new for 2025. There are, as far as I'm aware, there's going to be 2 layouts, the 570, the 580. These are sub 7 metres, so we can see here this is the MLT 570 Xperience edition. I'll just have a look at the facts and figures. So this one is 6 metres and 74 centimetres, 3.5 tonnes. You can drive this on your category B, priced at the show €123,000. So again, it's on the Mercedes, it's got the silver front cab, and then we have the white sides and the black wind out awning on this one. Xperience edition embossed there on the sides. The garage space, we'll just have a look at the back so we can see that. So there, the badge on there, the reversing camera, black alloys. Let's go in and take a look. So opening the door, I'll let you dive in first of all on this one and go take a look. So on this one, we've got a lighter coloured scheme on the fabric, and what we also find on the floor is their new finish. They're calling that concrete on the floor, so it's the concrete styling that you can see there. Now, interestingly on this, they do come with lithium batteries. They also have a Truma diesel heating system, 154 litre compressor fridge and freezer, and these are rear wheel drive. So just to give you some idea of what the idea is behind Xperience. So this is more of an off-grid type Xperience motorhome. So this one has the longitudinal beds. We're still getting a nice size shower room on the near side as well of this Xperience. And this is the big Dometic tower fridge and freezer that I spoke about outside. And what I like, in the MLTs, this bamboo finish and the tile effect finish as well, along with the quite classy black taps. This here, the 3 gas burners, this is about all that runs off gas in this motorhome. Storage and that L shape. No drop down bed on this one. Right, let's just dive out. So that's the Xperience. What we'll just do is just come round. So that was the 570. Let's come round and have a look at Xperience 580, just to have a look at the exterior. This one is just under 7 metres. So this is the slightly longer one. So again, you can just see the exterior styling on this. So if Xperience is something you're interested on the MLT, there we go, new for the 2025. And these will be at the NEC in Birmingham as well in October. Right, let's move on next. We've done those. We're going to go on to the, let's do the MLT crossover first. I'll just mention this. I'm not going to go too much into this. This is brand new for 2025 as well. We've just done a really detailed review on this on our channel. So if you want to see more about this, look back on the channel. This is a 4x4 vehicle. It's got absolutely loads of kit on it. And I go into real detail about this on that video. So have a look back. But that's the MLT 570 crossover for 2025. Now, Grand Canyon S. Let's talk about the van conversions. I'm not going to do the full van conversion range from Hymer because they're not part of the motorhome video. This is the Grand Canyon S600 crossover. Again, we've done a really detailed review of this one. That is on the channel, so I'm not going to go through this one. I'm going to let you go back and have a look yourself. But this is a real bit of kit. You can see the off-road. It's 4x4. It's got loads of kit on it. There's a tool kit in there and all sorts. So take a look. That's the Grand Canyon S crossover. That's on our channel. Now, many of you will be familiar with Grand Canyon S. It was launched on the 600, which I believe this one's probably going to be the 600. Let's just have a look to see if it is. So the original Grand Canyon, you'll be familiar with those. They were a 6 metre van conversion motorhome. What we have got for 2025, Hymer have gone bigger. They've listened to what people have said, that people want something bigger, because sometimes bigger's better, as you know, that's what I always say. And so we have Grand Canyon S700. This is a 7 metre Mercedes-based van conversion. These should be at the NEC as well, and hopefully I'll do some more detailed reviews. But let's make a start on the exterior. So these are 4x4. They've got the all-terrain tyres. This one's got the black steel wheels. This one's in the black exterior, as we can see. Now, you've got some options as well. You can either have it as a standard roof. I'll just wander around here. You can see on this Grand Canyon S700, that is the standard roof. We'll have a look at that in a minute. This one is the pop-top version. The pop-tops are an optional extra. You can add that to either colour, obviously, but an extra premium. You do get the 2-lay electric step. I'll just open this. So sliding this open, I don't think the light panels are on, so unfortunately I haven't got the lights on. I'm going to do more detailed reviews at the NEC. There's not much room for 2 of us, so you venture in there. So this one's got the Hymer black leather, the dinette table. It's got the wood effect on the walls as well that we see in the MLT, and that's the entrance there up into the pop top. So we can see into the pop top there, and then at the rear, there is a washroom with toilet, and there's also the rear bed. These ones do have the air-blown heating. I'll see whether Jules can navigate his way in between ladders and doors. So that's the washroom there, and the rear bedroom as well. While you're doing that, I'm going to head round to the Grand Canyon S700 without the pop top and just get this ready for us so we can take a closer look in this one as well, because there's some good little features on these. So once you're ready, I'll see you over here. Here I am. Now then, so this 700, this one hasn't got the pop top. What you do get is a good amount of storage underneath. Now these mattresses are a bit different in that you can actually roll them up. They're soft foam and they roll up, so you can attach them, move them to the sides, and then lift these parts here in the garage space. These lift up so you can access more storage. So if you needed to put something higher here, you can roll up your mattresses and then fold this up. There's also a number of a bank of drawers under there, storage under there. There's somewhere for your tables and chairs. That's what I like about these. I think that'll be your table, somewhere for your chairs here, look. And then we'll come round and we'll have a look inside this 700. So on this one, we can see those graphics. This is very much like the black edition that we saw over there. That's that black edition styling. Let's open this door up. There we go. There's a little bit more light in here. So if you want to have a little look again in that S700, and I think the benefit of these 7-metre vans is that it's going to give people a little bit more room internally, whilst they may find a van conversion a bit small if moving from a motorhome. So that's just an option there. As I say, there are plenty of van conversions from Hymer, but that's for another day. Right, I'll let you dive out. So, what has been new for 2025? The 700 van, Grand Canyon S700, new for 2025. If we just look this way, I'm not going to film these, but these are examples of the Fiat vans. So you can see that on Hymer Grand Edition on Fiat, they've got the pop-top version, non-pop-top. They have got the new Fiat Ducato front as well. Let's go back over here. So in terms of what was new from Hymer for 2025, they have the MLT 570 Xperience models. So we can see those here. These are going to be at the NEC as far as I am aware. We've also then got the new black edition. The black edition, or black line, which is just over here. We can see them here. These are going to be available on the integrated and semi-integrated. We can see those here. I'm hoping to get a little bit more detailed reviews on these. These are nice. I think these have got good potential. The Hymer white line is going to be available, and then moving across, we go back to the Modern Comfort, which is a great range on 3.5 tons, and then we have the beautiful Masterline, white or silver. I think you know which I'd go for. It'd be silver. The Mercedes, as I say, got the new safety features. There's also the Mercedes water filtration system available as well, which filters the fresh water system. That's a good addition. I've really, really enjoyed having a wander around the Hymer stand, as you can well imagine. I would like to say a special thank you to Andrea Kibler from Hymer. She spent an hour and a half with me yesterday talking about the new range, and I really appreciate that because she was very enthusiastic and explained these products to me so we understand as well what's coming to the UK. So thank you. Thanks to Erwin Hymer Group in the UK as well for collaborating with us on this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a first look for 2025. Loads of these are going to be at the NEC. I'm going to put a link to the Hymer website down there. And don't forget to check out our videos on the MLT crossover and the Grand Canyon S crossover as well. I'm going to stop and take a break. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.